Dr. Alina Kolchitsky, Boutique Bodyworks. Good morning. I'm here making a breakfast. People might wonder what to do for breakfast. They get tired sometimes after eating the same thing every day for a long time. So today I'm doing a skillet, and I've basically sauteed in some extra virgin olive oil. This time I have this one, cold pressed, hand picked on the family farm that makes it. It's non-GMO. In a glass dark bottle. That's important. Sauteed some mushroom and onion. I pre-cooked in the microwave some potato. So I just cleaned a potato and then chopped it, put it in the microwave for about 3 minutes with a little bit of water on top. It's cooled, which lets that resistant starch in potato to form, which is really good for us. Resistant starch helps us to actually take cholesterol out of our blood. So letting that potato cool and then reheat is beneficial. So we're making a skillet, and you can either put tofu in here, chop it, saute it as well before putting that potato. And I have leftover egg whites from making that cake I made for Valentine's dinner. A delicious olive oil apple French cake. So I'm just using up my leftover egg whites. I would never buy egg whites, but if you happen to have, because of a recipe you were using, I wouldn't throw out those egg whites. Save them and use them. I've got to turn that heat down a little bit too high. So we're going to let that cook. I don't like to over stir my egg actually when I'm cooking it. Just every once in a while fold. I've got some avocado ready to put on my plate when I'm done. Let's grab a little bit of Parmesan cheese so it's nice flavored. Gives us that umami, right? So my trick with cooking egg, I cheat. I don't, do the Spanish tortilla, flip it on a plate, and then slide it up back onto the pan. It just takes more time, and you can do that, and I certainly have and am able to do that, but I'm a little bit more of an efficient cook, so I just kind of quarter flip, that's set. Now it's definitely more pale than an omelet would be because it doesn't have the yolks, right? And again, I did not purposely omit the yolks rather. I just happened to have some egg whites left over, and I don't like to throw things out and waste food. So that's why I'm doing this. Now this is a complete meal. We've got veg. There was about a cup and a half of raw veg before it cooked between the onion and the mushroom. It's got more than that actually with the potato. So the potato is another cup. So we've got about 2.5 cups of vegetables in here. Then we have 2 egg whites for my leftover and a little bit of Parmesan cheese, healthy fat of the extra virgin olive oil. It's got your protein, your healthy carbohydrate that is plant-based, minimally processed, coming from whole foods in the form of potato, mushroom, and onion. And we've got the protein from the egg whites. There's also protein in the mushrooms. Mushrooms in the vegetable world are pretty high in protein, actually a good source, amongst other things. And we've got some protein in the potato too. Potato is not just a carbohydrate, not just a starch, but there is some protein in it as well. And then we'll have half avocado on the plate, which is another half a cup of vegetables. So great, we have this complete meal of 3 cups of vegetables. It has all the macros we need. And of course, because it's from mostly plants, we've got a wonderful array of bioflavonoids, polyphenols, antioxidants. That's what comes. Those ingredients come from plants. All right, we are pretty much done. I do like to, when I cook with I don't really use non-stick pans because of the chemicals in them. I don't want to eat those over time. There are better quality ones over cheaper ones, so if you're going to do that, make sure you choose a really good quality no-stick pan, and if there's ever a scratch in it, it's done, throw it out. But I only use my steel, and so things stick, right? It's a little bit harder to prevent things from sticking. So the trick is, set it to the side, off the heat. Make sure you turn your heat off. And you'll just wait a little bit. And the moisture of the food will allow it to basically, try to help you see this better. The moisture of the food will help to lift off the parts that have cooked into the wall of the steel, okay? So just let that set for a minute. It allows you a chance to clean up, and then when you're ready after cleaning to plate your food, it'll come off nice and easy. Okay? I should actually demonstrate that. So right now, actually it's already, from the time of me talking, peeling off. So here's the parts that stick, and here, look, it's coming off nice and clean from the pan. And there's the stick, but because I let it sit, it came off clean. Great. Yeah. Still getting used to that gimbal. Okay, so I hope that gives you some idea of what you can do. Again, if you're vegan, then you might want to go ahead and choose instead tofu, which would be a great source of protein and plant-based. So that would make this meal vegan and plant-based only. That's all for now. Enjoy. Bon appetit.